guys, okay, so in this tutorial I want to show you guys a little bit more about the modes in the DJI OSMO Mobile 2. A lot of people have already covered it. I personally think that we need more modes, to be honest with you, more cool effects. But essentially right now I'm in the DJI app, and hopefully I'll be able to overlay this with the actual video because I'm recording the video as well through Android. And the app itself has a few nice icons to the left and to the right. You're looking at the icon. Of course, make sure that you have video mode set up. Video mode looks like an actual video camera icon as opposed to the camera icon. This is the camera icon selected. This is the video mode selected. All right, so the video mode kind of makes it look wider as well too. All right, so secondly, what you want to do is you'll see usually the setting will be set to normal, as you're seeing here, and so we're going to click on normal. And when we click on normal, you'll notice that the modes appear right next to it. So you'll see normal and you'll see auto underneath that, which is what we are currently in. And then there's the time-lapse mode, there's the hyperlapse mode, and then there's the M time-lapse mode, which is the motion time-lapse mode. And essentially, the one that I like the most out of all these is perhaps the motion time-lapse mode, but we'll get to that. So basically the time-lapse mode, I should talk about that. The time-lapse mode, all the time-lapse mode does is basically record video, but it records the video not like in real time. Like, well, yes, it does record real time, but it doesn't record every single frame in real time. So if we go to the time-lapse mode, you will actually, it will probably come up and show you a little video, and the video kind of shows you what it does. It basically will take 1 hour of motion and speed it up so that it kind of shows up in like whatever you want, like 5 minutes or whatever. So basically that's what it does. So you just click close, and then you have the options. So the options are basically what interval you want to record at. So the higher the interval that you're recording is pretty much the faster the video will be, and perhaps smoother as well. So let's see. It will also take longer because it means that it needs more length of time in order to take shots. So it takes shots pretty much on a shorter it takes shots at a longer time period between, right? So basically, like if think of like when you take a picture on a camera, then you wait 20 seconds and take another picture, and then you wait 20 seconds, take another picture. That's kind of what it does, and it compiles it into a video. So basically, the longer it takes, it's kind of like the faster the video is going to show movement, sort of, if you're looking at like, you know, recording a crowd or something like that. If it's just like normal beach, well then it's harder to describe. And then the duration, it says you could go free, which basically allows you to record for however long, and then you switch it off. And but it also allows like a certain period of time, like minutes, in terms of minutes and so forth. So as you can actually see, if I adjust the duration, it shows me how long the generated video will be. So at an interval of 5 seconds to record 5 minutes, the video generated will only be what, 0.2 seconds. Wow. Okay, so let's see something else. If the interval is at 1 second, you'll get a video of what, 10 seconds. And if you go 0.5, you should get an interval of 20 seconds. Yeah, so that's how it works, right? And that's pretty much what time-lapse is. Let's move on very quickly because I'll probably take long there. Right, so let's go through and let's check out hyperlapse. Now, hyperlapse, I'm trying to remember what hyperlapse is because I don't even think I used the hyperlapse. Right, okay, so the hyperlapse is basically similar in terms of the interval. It does the time lapse, but with hyperlapse you try to move in the direction that you want to it's basically for like you're focusing on, let's say, this object here, which is this this camera, but let's say the camera was further away like a building, and you basically walk forward to the building, so it looks as if things are moving around except the building, sort of like that, right? That's what the hyperlapse does. So that's pretty much it. And my most favorite, which I want to really cover today, is of course the motion time lapse. So the motion time lapse is doing sort of like what the hyperlapse does, except that you can control which position you want it in. So I just clicked on the motion time lapse, and as you can see, the first thing it does, it has this plus sign, and the plus sign, you want to add a new position. So basically, we could click on the plus sign, and that would be A, so it says that's A. And then we move the actual gimbal to somewhere else. So for example, I'm going to move it on my wife here, and we adjust it, and then we click on the plus sign again. And so we know that it will move from A to B. And then let's say we want to move it over to let's say the phantom, right? Okay, so we set it there, and let's try. Okay, so let's go back. Let me return to right, and now it asks you for the same similar intervals of how long you want to record for. I will try to just make this as short as possible. Nearly throw down the whole gimbal with this stupid tripod that I have. Alright. Oh, and I realized what I did wrong. I should have made it flat. Hopefully I'm still in view here with the cameras. I have to adjust it a little bit there. Alright. And good. So we'll make it short. Let's go for a minute. And let's do the shortest time. So 4 seconds. I don't know how long that'll be, but let's go. So let's start it. And you'll see how it actually works. Notice it's actually moving on its own. Very slowly. It's doing that because of the interval it's doing, but it will take up to 60 seconds to do what it has to do. Now, why it might be a little bit jerky is because I'm also actually doing a record. So maybe the CPU is under a lot of strain doing the record. Because usually this is very, very smooth. So I suspect it might be the CPU or the actual writing to the drive that is going to be slow. But yeah, so basically as you see, it went to my wife, then it came back, and it's going to go back and it's going to look for the other position, which is the phantom. So we should see the phantom appearing, and we do actually see the phantom. And in all this time, it's not actually recording all of that. It's going to actually stitch it based on. So it's going to be a very fast video. And so I'll show you guys the video hopefully soon or now. And that's pretty it. That's it. It's done. And that was it. Alright, so after that it just stops recording and it goes back into its normal mode. And I believe that's all the other options it has, other than active track, which I probably should cover one time. Okay, so let's cover active track, right? Because active track is important as well. So active track is this yellow looking round icon more to the bottom left of the screen, and when you click on that, it asks you, it doesn't really ask you anything actually, it just turns green, and you have to choose the object that you want to track. So let's track. It works better with humans, I have to say, but we could try this camera. So let's try the camera itself. So just drag over where you would like to track. And you see it's automatically tracking already there. So let's move the camera and see if it will track it. Yep, you see it's automatically tracking. I'm not doing anything. I'm moving it down. Yeah, see? Moving it down, moving it up. It's actually searching for it. Because I move so fast, it's lost. It's lost where it's going. But yeah, that's pretty much what active track does. So I think what happened is because, as I said, the CPU is in use trying to figure out trying to record as well what's going on here. That's happening. Alright, so guys, that's pretty much all the modes that I could really describe with the Osmo Mobile 2, and a lot of people, that's all the modes that they really need to get going. So I hope that this short video, hopefully it was short enough, will give you a little bit of idea on the basics and how to get it done very quickly. And I did run it through very quickly, so you may have to, like, slow down the video and so forth to see what's going on. But basically that's what the DJI Osmo Mobile does. In our upcoming video, I'll show you guys how it smooths out when we're running or when we're walking and so forth, and how it smooths out the video. With that being said, thank you so much for viewing. Please like and subscribe. And you can also, of course, share out this to someone else who has the DJI or is interested in getting the DJI. And I'll see you guys again soon. Thank you so much. Bye bye.